Hi, and welcome to your first lesson. This lesson number 1 is the ABCs of guitar. In this lesson, what we're going to learn is we're going to learn 3 chords. We're going to learn the G, we're going to learn the D, and we're going to learn the A. All right, I know that's not ABC, but that's my ABCs of guitar. So, we're going to learn those 3 chords, and then we're going to make sure that we can get them sounding crisp and clean. And then we're going to start getting used to your fingers kind of starting to develop some calluses, okay? So if you start feeling a little bit of pain in your fingers, I know that sounds harsh, but just work through it, and the practice guides that I'm going to give you that came with these lessons is going to walk you through how to practice and how to make sure that you get those calluses really nice and built up on those hands. So first of all, I'm going to explain to you how I'm going to be saying the chords to you, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be saying something like pointer finger, 2nd fret, 5th string, something like that. And how I count them is I count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 is my top string and 6 is my bottom string on my guitar. All right? So before we get into anything else, you're going to be learning this in your lesson. But before we get into anything else, what I want to do is, and I'm going to continue to bring this up, is I'm going to tell you what all these notes are on the guitar. Okay? You're going to hear the difference between notes and chords. Chords are multiple notes that create a chord. And a note is just something that like a single, like me playing this string is going to be a note, or it's in a key of something. So what I have is I have E, A, D, G, B, E. Those are the single notes on the guitar. All right? And in your practice, I actually gave you a fun little acronym to remember that by, but you can make one up on your own too. So again, that's E, A, D, G, B, E. All right? So we're going to remember that as we go through these lessons. That's going to be really important, so remember that. And what I want you to do in your lesson what I want you to do in your practice as you're practicing is I want you to say that out loud. And then again, use the acronym that I gave you or make one up on your own where you can have fun with that, so you can kind of learn it. All right, so let's get into this. So my first chord that I'm going to learn is going to be an A, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to clump all of our fingers together, okay? This is where you're going to start feeling the hurt a little bit on your fingers, all right? You're going to have your pointer finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, middle finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, and ring finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, all right? And that is what makes an A. So we're going to play that through. All right? So that's how it should sound. Yours might sound a little bit something like this, because you're still learning how hard you need to push. So don't push too hard, because I don't want you to hurt yourself. So you'll learn how hard you need to push in order to get these chords sounding like they need to sound. Okay? So that's my A. And remember, in your packet that you got, you should have all the things. So you should have your notepad with you right now with a pen or a pencil, and you should be writing this down. So again, A, pointer finger, 3rd string, middle finger, 4th string, ring finger, 5th string, and they're all on the 2nd fret. And when I say frets, I mean these things. So between here and here is 1 fret, between here and here is 2 fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret. Okay, we're not going to really go past the 4th fret with these lessons today. But that's what a fret is. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that. But so that is the A chord. Okay, so now let's go to the D chord. All right? So what we're going to be doing with the D chord is we're going to be playing the pointer finger is going to be on the 2nd fret, 4th string. The middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret, 6th string, and the ring finger is going to be on the 3rd fret, 5th string. So let me say that one more time. pointer finger, 2nd fret, 4th string, middle finger, 2nd fret, 6th string, ring finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. All right? And if you can kind of see, my finger kind of makes a D, like an uppercase D. So if that helps you kind of remember it, what we're going to do is imagine the uppercase D line right here, and then the D right there. So that's an uppercase D. All right, so let's strum that through, and let's hear what we have. All right, so again, not going to sound like that when you first play it. It might, in which case, awesome. You're way ahead of the game here. All right, so now we're going to play a G. All right, so I'm going to have, so what we've learned so far is we've learned the A, and remember you wrote that down, and you can always rewind this video too and go over it again. We learned the D, all right, and now we're going to go to the G. Okay, so I have my pointer finger, 2nd fret, 2nd string. I have my middle finger, 3rd fret, 1st string, and I have my ring finger, 3rd fret, 6th string. All right, and that's going to be a G. So let's play that. All right, so the chords that I've taught you so far is the A, the D, and the G. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to learn a strum that is going to go with you learning these chords, because you can strum these through. What I want you to do initially is I want you just to do a down strum. So I want you to do all the chords from top to bottom. Then I want you to do all the chords on the D. Then all the strings on the G. All right? So I want you to go from the top string to the bottom string and see. During your practice on this sheet, you're going to see that what I want you to do is I want you to go one string at a time, and I want you to make it sound clear. Okay? So I want you to, like, let's say we're playing the A. I want you to go. All right? So I want you to make sure, especially these 3 strings that you're touching, where you're actually pushing down the strings here, I want those to sound clear. Say. All right. So now, once you get that kind of over with, so you can kind of get the sound out of the chord that you want. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a strum called the beginner strum. All right, I don't want you to stay on this strum. This is just for learning purposes, and then we're going to move on from this strum really, really fast, okay? Because I want you to be someone who is creative with your strumming. That's a huge thing that I want to teach in these lessons is strumming, because you can know a million chords, but you can have a really basic strum and it just doesn't work sometimes. So I'd rather have you be really creative and really passionate with your strumming and not know as many chords, but we're gonna learn chords and everything. But I can't emphasize that enough, that I want you to really stretch your strumming patterns. But we're gonna go over that. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself here. Now we're gonna learn the beginner strum, okay? So let's play the G. Look on your sheet of paper that you just wrote down, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down, down, up, down, okay? So through it, so we're gonna go down, down, up, down. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. All right, that might be really irritating because it's really irritating to me sometimes, but this is how we're gonna learn, all right? So you're gonna drive your parents crazy, your wife crazy, your husband crazy, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know who it is, you're gonna be driving crazy, but that is something they're gonna be hearing a million times in your house as you're learning guitar, all right? So that's the strum we're gonna use, all right? So what I want you to do is I want you to do that strum, let's say 10 times with every chord that we just learned. So the A, the D, and the G. And then what I want you to do for practicing is I want you to do the chords and switch them, okay? So I want you to go down, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, G, down, up, down. And then do the reverse. So we're gonna start in the G, D, A. All right, so we know 3 chords now and we know a strum, all right? So again, I'm going to say it one more time, just what the chords are, and I'm going to say what they are. So if you didn't write them down, I want you to write them down right now, all right? So the A is 2nd fret, pointer finger 2nd fret, 3rd string, middle finger 2nd fret, 4th string, ring finger 2nd fret, 5th string. D, pointer finger 2nd fret, 4th string, middle finger 2nd fret, 6th string, ring finger 3rd fret, 5th string, and then G, middle finger 3rd fret, 1st string, pointer finger 2nd fret, 2nd string, ring finger 3rd fret, 6th string. All right? So now that we know the chords and we know the strum, we're on our way. All right? So what we're going to do is, for practicing purposes, again, we're going to do all the chords individually. So we're going to do one string at a time. Okay? I want you to get them sounding clear, sounding concise. Then what I want you to do is I want you to play the strum each chord. Down, down, up, up, down. Okay? Then what I want you to do is I want you to play the chords A, D, G, down, down, up, up, down, one time each, and then G, D, A. All right? I want you to do that over and over and over again this week until you start to feel super comfortable with these 3 chords. Now, next lesson we're going to learn the rest of the major chords. So next lesson is going to be an overload in chords. So what I need you to do is I need you to know these ones really, really, really well. Okay, so what I want to do at the end of each of these lessons is I just want to talk a little bit about what you're going to be going through right now. So you pick up a guitar, you actually took the step to get a guitar and start these lessons, all right? So usually most people that quit playing guitar, they quit after the first couple of months, okay? What I want to do is I want to teach you enough where you're not going to go there. You're not going to quit, okay? I want to encourage you that this is the hardest part. Your fingers are going to start to be hurting a little bit. You're going to build those calluses up, okay? So just keep pushing even though they hurt a little bit, and your calluses will get built up, and you're not even going to feel it in the next couple weeks. So for a couple weeks you're going to be hurting, but you're not going to feel them. In 3 or 4 weeks you'll start to get the calluses on and you'll be good to go. So just keep playing your chords, all right? Just keep playing them. Even if you're not actually strumming your chord, just maybe sit on your couch while you're watching TV and just push on the A, push on the D, push on the G, and just go back and forth like this until you start feeling really comfortable, all right? So you're going to start feeling really comfortable with switching back and forth, A, D, G, G, D, A, D, G. All right? So that's the end of this lesson. The next lesson, we're going to be learning a whole lot of chords. So bring your notepad, bring your guitar, bring your brain. But again, don't start the next lesson until you feel completely confident in what we just went over. All right, look forward to seeing you in the next video.